it's April and Mr. Wombat, and today we're going to make a very fun science video. What do you think we're going to talk about today? Well, I'll give you a hint. There's a reason why Mr. Wombat has rainbow colors in his hair. There's a reason why there's a multicolored rainbow star that I learned how to make when I was an au pair in Germany. And there's also a reason why I jumped into my special occasions closet to find all of the rainbow and multicolored things that I could find for this special occasion video. So what do you think we're going to learn about? If you said rainbows, then you're right. We're going to learn all about rainbows today. That's why Mr. Wombat painted us a very beautiful picture of a rainbow. He worked very hard. So, did you know that there are seven different colors of the rainbow? There might be some colors that you don't know, but that's why we're going to learn the names of all 7 of them. So, the first color of the rainbow is red. The next color is orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The last 2 colors may be colors that you're not familiar with, but that's okay. As you can see, indigo is just a little bit darker blue, kind of like a darkish kind of purple, and violet is a lighter color purple. And in English, we have a very special way of remembering all of the 7 different colors of the rainbow. We say Roy G. Biv. And the reason why we say that is the first letter of every color name makes the name Roy G. Biv. For example, red, R, orange, O, yellow, Y, green, G, B, blue, I, indigo, and V, violet. That's why we use that way to remember the colors of the rainbow by Roy G. Biv. So if you ever need to remember all 7 colors of the rainbow, you just remember Roy G. Biv for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Today, we're going to make a science experiment. We're going to grow our very own rainbow. But did you know that rainbows are formed when it rains and it suns, and the raindrops act as prisms that break up the sun's white light into the 7 different colors that we learned about. That's how you can see rainbows after a rainstorm and the drops are still in the sky. Or if it's a little bit like, there's mist in the sky and the sun is still shining, you can see the light is being reflected in the drops. Or you could also use a CD or a DVD, and if you shine it and the sun's rays will shine on the DVD or CD, you can also see a rainbow on the wall. That's because the light is also being broken up by the shiny part of the DVD. So maybe the next time we have a rainstorm and then the sun comes out, you might see a rainbow. Another fun fact about rainbows is, did you know that rainbows are actually a full circle, but we only are able to see the semicircle, the half circle of the rainbow, but rainbows are actually a full circle. We just don't see them. Sometimes pilots and people on airplanes are able to see the full circle of the rainbow, but I've never seen it. I've only seen a semicircle. And another fun thing, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, did you know that leprechauns also have their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? So the next time you see a rainbow, and you might also see a leprechaun's pot of gold if you go to the end of it. So now we're going to do a very fun science experiment. We're going to grow our own rainbow. So let's get started. So now we're going to talk about the materials that we're going to need. The first thing we're going to need is some water. The second thing we're going to need are 2 bowls. You can also use 2 different cups. Just make sure that the cups are wide enough to fit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paper towel and fold it long ways. As you can see, it looks like a hot dog, and in America we call that the hot dog way. Now we're going to fold it a second time. Then we're going to take our scissors and cut right down the middle. We're only going to be using one piece of the paper towel. Now we're going to be coloring with our 7 colors of the rainbow, which are, of course, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. We're going to be coloring on both ends of the paper towel, so be sure not to forget to color on the other side at the bottom. It doesn't matter how long the color strips are, just as long as there's a little bit of white left in the middle for the rainbows to grow. My orange marker wasn't coloring so well, so I had to change, but that's all right. Sometimes markers dry out. Just be sure not to color too hard on the paper towel so we don't rip it, but if it rips, that's all right. We'll just start over again. Now we're going to use the color green. As you can see, I have quite a big white gap between the two sides of the rainbow. You can color longer pieces of color if you want to, which might work better. I just decided to make more white. Now we've got indigo. And the very last color, of course, is violet. After we finish coloring, now we're going to pour water into our 2 bowls. I'm using bowls, but if you're using cups or whatever else, just make sure to put water in it. Doesn't matter how much water you use, just enough. Then we're going to dip our 2 ends of our paper towel into our bowls, in my case, and we're going to watch as the color slowly starts to go together and we're growing the rainbow. Because I have a big white gap in the middle, it's going to take longer for the colors to meet each other. But if you have a smaller white gap, the colors will mix a bit faster. And you can see even the water is coloring itself, and there's my beautiful scrunchie. So don't forget the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.